Hello, YouTube. This is Lifestyle Aesthetics, where we teach you how to level up consistently over time. In today's vlog, we are going to do a twice a week type of workout. So I realized that, most of us are working people. We're always busy all the time. Sometimes we don't have time to hit the gym efficiently, right? Especially if you have twice a week where, just grinding it out. So I figured out a little plan where we're gonna do some upper body, mix a little bit with legs, just mixing it up. So first off, we're doing some incline press. Okay, so I figured we could do a chest and arms day, and then a little bit of, the back and shoulders. Just mixing up two or three movements. Okay, and then on the next day, when you do like the back and shoulders, mixing with some legs. So that way, on your upper body day, or at least on one of those days of the week, because there's different versions. I'm going to teach you how to do an efficient twice a week workout. Um, you would just add in some stuff that you wouldn't do, so that way on the other day you're not too overwhelmed with doing too much volume, okay, too many exercises. So we did incline chest press machine, and then doing some flies here, of course, very heavy. Trying to make sure that my form is on point as best as humanly possible. Okay, we're not perfect, we're not robots, but you got to do what you got to do. Okay, as long as you're increasing the numbers every week or the reps, you are gonna progress overall. As you see here, we found a cable machine, so we are adding some back thickness here with these V grip rows. All right. So that would be adding on the extra quote unquote workouts that you would do on your chest and back days. So doing my best we can here. Lean just slightly back and then let the weight carry you forward. So that way you get that nice strong back thickness. Your forearms, your biceps below with this movement. I love this back workout a lot. And then we're doing some reverse grip lat pull down. So I like the little straight bar much more better than this one, but wasn't free. But to emphasize with the straight bar, the smaller ones, you don't have to think too much as to how far apart your grip should be. I like to have it shoulder width, and you don't think about it since you are essentially putting your hands at the end of the bar. So this is going to work at the lower back. Okay, it's going to make your back wider. Of course, you're still working the biceps, your forearms, and all that fun stuff. But that's what the reverse grip lat pull downs. Do not sleep on those. Okay, make sure we hit the lower back, and then we are doing some reverse flies here. Okay, so just emphasizing here, you would add two workouts that you wouldn't do on certain days just to make sure you have just enough for the weekend. Okay, the twice a week type of workouts. And of course, you want to be lean, get that small waist, be healthy, having a strong, healthy heart. So do not forget to do your incline cardio. Okay, I personally do not track my food. I walk, I walk, I walk. Eat my fruit every single day, as much as I can, once a day. And then just incline walks, water, all that fun stuff. So posterior deltoids have been lacking for me lately. Um, in the time of this recording, so just emphasizing a little bit more and just making sure that they're just spammed all throughout so they can grow, get more developed. Okay, that's also going to add some traps, some posterior deltoid development, and is going to balance out your shoulders overall if you want them to get nice, rounding, capped shoulders. They're like my favorite muscle group. Genetically speaking, it's just my chest and back that grows fast, my biceps too. But everybody has delays and weaknesses and their own strengths. So for me, the posterior deltoid is the hardest part that takes a little bit longer to grow. But that's what we're here for, trying to develop consistency and getting stronger overall. All right. So with the posterior deltoid here on this day, we are adding two sets of drop sets as opposed to just doing two regular sets here. Um, just getting a little bit more extra volume, right? Since we don't have a machine at home, we just have the power blocks, the adjustable dumbbell weights, okay, and just nothing compares to the cable reverse flies, right? So these are great. Add these to your workout. Tell me how it feels in the comment down below. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video so far. Subscribe for cool gym vlogs and workout tips. And then focusing the upper back here with the wide grip rows. All right. So the strategy here is that Of course, you could do these on the bench, but I feel a little bit restricted, especially since I'm a short person. So just doing this straight out, leaning forward, okay, trying to engage my core and going as wet as I possibly can. And, my upper back has been getting nice and thick. All right. And then we are doing some lateral raises here for the side shoulders. All right. Do not sleep on these. These are really good. They're fun for me since I'm getting stronger. And yeah, check out the cool bicep vein. So my arms are blowing up with my routine. So overall, just the idea is you are want to be efficient and you want to be developing strength over time. And then shoulder press, who can I forget those? Um, so just the machines is what I emphasize lately, especially in my middle aged man, so my early 30s. Um, you are able to do the weight as heavy as it naturally can go, but you don't have to worry about loading them up, all right, with the dumbbells, right? Something could get hurt. The machines just straight through. You don't have to think about anything, just set it up and then that's it. The following day, we're going to do some legs with some upper body. So, pendulum squat. I've been fortunate enough that my gym has these. Okay, not every gym has these type of machines. So, again, people, they could talk what they want. Okay, barbell squat, but for me, hack squat, pendulum squat, it's still going to develop the legs anyway. So, why beef over what? Okay, especially if I'm prioritizing safety and long term health. I want to lift all the way to like my 70s if it's possible, right? I want to promote long term health and strength here. So machines are the way to go. So 2 sets here. And then moving on to the leg extension. So my leg development, my quads have been slowly but surely getting better. It's getting leaner, stronger, more detailed. And, just come and go, just come in, come out. Don't gotta think about too much what I gotta do throughout the day for the gym, since we are busy and we have all these other commitments that we gotta do in life itself. And then some Romanian deadlift machine. Okay, this also is like a little hack to get the spinal erector muscles flowing through. Okay, the little muscles the back, right hamstrings, a little bit of glutes and some calves. Okay, do not neglect the Romanian deadlift. It's a functional workout. Always, always, always add that to your lower body days. Okay, so going as heavy as you naturally can. Okay, hinge your hips, bend the knee, and then you're good to go. And then here we are with the next set. And since again we are doing the Romanian deadlift, I always like to combine that with some shrugs. Okay, it makes your neck look stronger. Your upper back pops out more, the muscles between your neck and your shoulders as well. So, why neglect doing some shrugs? And traps, ever since that movie Warrior came out, definitely recommend it. Came out in 2011. The actor Tom Hardy had some juicy, thick traps, so that basically stuck with me for a long time, especially now that it's 2026. And then calf extension. So if you don't have this machine, you could always put some plates on the ground so that way you're more elevated. And then as you see here, you want to raise your feet upwards and then have the extension on top as much as the bottom as well. And thanks to this type of machine specifically, standing calf raises, um my calves have been getting developed a lot. Okay, with the seated calf extension, it doesn't work for me. Like, it just struggled all throughout. So with this gym, better equipment, been fortunate enough to do everything that I gotta do and not lag back anymore. And then leg curls here, finishing off the leg day. So it's 5 to 6 movements for the leg day. Okay, and then we're just gonna add a little bit more of upper body stuff. To make sure that we hit everything in 2 days with not too much movement in terms of having too much things to do in one day. Okay, that way your nervous system also gets to relax, right? So hitting off with some triceps here, the little V grip. So the cable machines in this gym is kind of odd. The resistance feels different from the old gym I used to go to, Blink Fitness. Okay, so just getting used to it. Lately I've been doing it just with the handle itself. Okay, which you will see in the next videos. And then we're doing some hammer grip curls here. So basically legs and arms on this day. Um, you know, just doing overall what I gotta do to make sure that I get my whole workout in. for these Saturday and Sunday gym days that we have free. And I like to go in the morning. Usually not that crowded. Okay, you do what you gotta do, but I hate going to the gym in the afternoon. It's always crowded, it's packed. Like it's just I don't like that stuff. Okay, all the stuff that you would want and need, just busy all the time. So I'm opting, just going in the mornings, get it out of the way, and then just enjoy the rest of your day. And then finishing on with some reverse grip curls. As you see, I'm getting stronger. 40 pounds for this day of this video. The 40 pounds is PR that we hit, right? We want to make sure we hit PRs. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next gym vlog. Hit that subscribe button. I'm watching you.